Listen, stop letting them run your life. Take back control. You may say, ain't nobody running my life. I got control. And who is them that's running my life? Them is that person that you always submit to, you always surrender to because you want to keep the peace. They just controlled your life. Them is that person that you know that if you say no, they're going to be mad at you. They just controlled your life. Them is that person that if you say no, they continue to beg and beg and beg until you give in. They just controlled your life. Them is that person that doesn't mind inconveniencing you and making you uncomfortable as long as they get what it is that they want from you. Whatever they want you to do, they just controlled your life, right? There's no boundaries there. There's no boundaries, right? Let me tell you, this is a real thing. People truly do take people's kindness and use it and think of it as a weakness, right? Sometimes you can help somebody, right? You can help somebody or you can do something for somebody and you're just doing it out the kindness of your heart. You don't have to do it, but when you do it and then you do it again and they ask you to do it again and then again, so when you don't do it or when you can't do it, you done already made them feel entitled to your help because you helped them so much. And then it make you think like, should I even have helped them, right? How they gonna get mad at me because I don't want to do it now, right? So now you done opened up a can of worms, right? For somebody to be able to control your life, right? Like you gotta have boundaries. Like you can't just let people do what they want to do in your life and just control you and let you do. No, some people live their life to please people. Like they don't have their own mind. They just do what people tell them to do, right? The Bible says, a person that cannot control his own spirit is like a city that is broken down without walls. There's no boundaries. People just do what they want. They run over you. You don't have your own mind. No. Stop letting them control your life. Take back control over your life, right? Take back control over your life. Let me tell you what I found out, you guys, right? People are always going to talk, right? If you don't help somebody, of course they're going to find something bad to say. But if you do help somebody, they're going to also find something bad to say. So people are always going to talk no matter what you do, right? So give them something to talk about. Give them something to talk about because there's two letters that you can take back control over your life. Is no, right? Somebody asks you to do something, no. Don't say, oh, I'll do it later, or I can't do it right now because the door's still open for them to come back and ask you for help again. You said, no, you can't do it right now, so I'm coming back for you, see if you can do it now. You said you couldn't do it now, so it's later. You see what I'm saying? So you have to use the two words N-O. I can't help you. No. I'm going to love you the hard way. No. Because if you continue to help a person, right, that continue to beg and you keep giving in, they're going to continue to do that behavior, right? And in order for something to change, it has to be you that's going to have to make the change. Because if you don't make the change, they're going to continue to beg and they're going to continue to try to manipulate you to get them to do what you want, what they want you to do, right? So you have to make the change, child of God, right? So it's like I said, if you do it or if you don't do it, people are going to find something bad to say about you, right? So give them something bad to say. They don't never want to help nobody. Once you say no, this is what's going to come up. People are going to conversate about you. They don't never want to help nobody. They so selfish. Give them something to talk about. They're going to talk anyway, right? So why not give them something to talk about? Let them talk bad about you. Because if you help them, they're going to still talk bad about you, right? So again, give them something to talk about. Use those two words, no, right? And I'm not saying don't help people because we're supposed to help people. Christian, saved or not saved, it's good to help people, right? But there comes a time when you begin to feel that a person is taking advantage of you, right? You begin to feel that. But why do you even feel that? That's the Spirit of the Lord trying to help you, right? You may help them once, twice, 3 times, and then you begin to feel that, okay, they taking my kindness for weakness now, right? So you can't just ignore that, because that right there is God trying to help you. Make a change. Because if you don't make a change, the situation is not going to change, right? Again, it's good to help people, right? I believe we're called to help people. People do need help, right? But stop letting people control your life. You got to take back control. And again, those two letters that helps you take back control is N-O, right? So don't be afraid to say no, right? Sometimes some relationships may break up because of that, right? And I can't tell you what to do. It's up to you solely, but what I'm going to tell you is that this is good advice. I believe that this is good advice, because sometimes, again, people run our own lives. This is my life. Like, you run your own life. You can't run your life and my life, you know? No. So if you get upset at me because I say no, oh well, you'll be okay. You'll be okay, right? Because it all comes down, you guys, to like trying to please somebody, right? Like I say, some people live their lives. They don't have their own mind, their own control over themselves. All they do is let people. Your life is basically to help them every time, but you upset about it. You don't want to do it. It's inconveniencing you, but you're afraid to say N-O, right? So, child of God, I don't know what you got to do, but you have to do something, because if you don't, right, they're going to continue to control your life, right? So you got to take back your power, right? Don't let them do you any old way. Again, like I said, if you don't make the change, nothing gonna change, right? So you got to stop letting them control your life, right? It's your life. So take back control over your life, right? Be blessed. Now, don't just hear this word now, because we can hear a word, but I believe this word is going to help somebody. If you hear it now, if you hear it and you heed the word, it's going to help you, right? So that's what I wanted to say before I ended this video. Don't just hear this word, right? But put this word into action in your life. Now, that's if this is you. If somebody's using you and you feel that they're taking your kindness for weakness, put this word to action, right? So yeah, you guys, you got to stop letting people, take advantage of you, because this is your life. You got to take back control. Be blessed.